in 2002. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and
I'm feeling good about this one. I ain't gonna lie.
the calendar has turned into
I am not having a good season, but I promise you,
as we're underway in Week 13.
I feel pretty good against Conk. I like my chances.
Not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Conk only sees me once or twice a year. Like, we don't really play each other that much.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a penalty.
No, bro. There ain't no way that's defensive pass interference.
Is going to move the ball well downfield.
I'm playing the ball right there.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Guys are fucking clown.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
out of what?
the drive continues. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
You got lost on the what? Oh, I missed it.
Gone. Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 4th
Interesting. Does Conk only use freeform passing? That's wild, man. Every single pass is a freeform.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare?
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And this one will be brought back to the 22. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Devin Lloyd brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Play action. It's Goff. Buying time to his left. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because
he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DJ Chark, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the intercept. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. After the interception, here's Goff. And Sharp hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here.
Look, man, did you even see some of this game so far? Yeah, man.
Just beating the play clock is gone. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides.
You know, my day is half over at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's wild.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Damn.
Stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, so they've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And that's not the half of it. They pulled 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. There he goes right side, and he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions, touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a good 6.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right.
I'm not even running for plays. Maybe I should.
A lot of football left to be
See if that doesn't want to go. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Gabe made me want to, like, play a little bit more. Like, now I just don't want to fucking play.
Second and 7. He put him on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Yep, and see that happen?
Stopped at the 35-yard line.
Catching any fumbles.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Go, go, go.
Alright, we get it. Counts the fucking quarterback. I don't need any fucking audible here at the line of scrimmage.
That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Hey, you are, yeah,
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And we're not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down. They might need their
everything I do on offense is a fumble or an interception right now, so it doesn't really help me.
They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the
Yeah.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. He's fucking throwing it.
He tried to look elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Goff forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football.
Bro, I need a lot more than just one position. Like, the team's fun to play with. They're all just too young. Like, you have to develop every single fucking player.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
And you can't really do that, so.
They wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up.
Like, I promise you, I'm trying to develop this team, but it's going to take probably a solid 2 years before I can be productive.
Able to knock this one through, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls off, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other.
You think he's having a withdrawal? You just gave him the best team in the fucking game. What the fuck you mean he's having a withdrawal? He's over there jerking himself off every fucking night.
And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started, so you know the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now on second and 16, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag it out to the tight end.
Depress anybody.
After the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On third down, Robinson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Yeah, right.
Deep Khalif Raymond. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Now, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me,
he's got him in, complete. And he's brought down
unreal.
Just outside of the 20. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry. That will make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this is incomplete.
Oh, man.
Looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk. Complete.
Bro, it's not learning how to play, man. This team just ain't it.
Other side of midfield. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like
That's what I said. We used to fucking play. I don't play anymore.
in terms of receiving yards.
I play my league games, and that's about it.
Adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Nope, wrong button. Fuck me. God damn it.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything.
You're telling me he just let him walk right through?
And a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover.
This dude just beat a double team with a fucking no-name D-tackle.
On 1st down, it's gone. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
First down, Jaguars.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Nowhere to go here.
Yeah, if you get paid twice a month, it's the 15th.
Was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Yep.
Bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
I just lost 21 yards on a fucking fumble. So that's great.
That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Lawrence will throw.
Wow, what a fucking play.
4th time today. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Finds the open target, Arnold. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From just shy of midfield, Lawrence.
No, you fucking cunt!
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 4th down, Goff departs, and Austin Seibert is out there for the Lions field goal now. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe
I'm shit. I'm a Florida boy. This guy.
Down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first and
Why does it take so long to do
and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's...
Do people order well done?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Hate to say that that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yard punt, return of 9. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 85 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a first down as well. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Swift. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll try it now with Swift. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on.
Damn.
Executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Bro, I promise you. When I had to put, look, when I had to play that fucking Tokyo game last year, when I had to play that Tokyo game last year with fucking Moon, that was the worst experience of my life.
So they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards
yeah.
to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day.
I don't think anything's going to top the fact that KC played in the Super Bowl in a fucking hospital.
Yeah, this time
fucking wild, man.
What's been so far a tough game for them. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the game. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on down.
Yeah, I know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And down he'll go at the 25.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. On an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended run, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And they'll try to run the option to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's a bit slower pace. It's a bit slower pace.
Robinson with another carry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Robinson now off the option. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Come on, sit.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.